Hi everybody, it's Nina Beachfront Bargains. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm an online reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and Amazon FBA. So if you are new, I do weekly what sold videos. So that's what today's video is going to be. It's going to be everything that sold for me between March 18th and 24th on Poshmark and eBay. So I've started writing down my totals so you guys can know that information before I start talking about what's wrong with me, what sold. So from the 18th to 24th on eBay, I did $309, and Poshmark, I did just under 400 at $397 for a total of 706 for this week. A little bit more on Poshmark, but it was fairly even, so I like when that happens. So we'll start with eBay as always. So the first thing that sold on eBay was an Everlane, just really kind of a plain t-shirt in a light blue color, short sleeve. I had it listed at 30 and I accepted an offer at 20. Everlane, even the simplest things sell, like just a plain t-shirt will sell. So I was happy with $20 on that. Next is a swimsuit. This was a J. Crew swimsuit. It was new with tag. Just a pretty simple one piece with like a strappy back detailing to it, really cute. This sold for $24. Again, swimsuits are really starting to sell for me right now. Okay, and next is a Free People kind of like a zip up jacket in a floral print. Has a hood and everything. This sold for $25. I don't think this was a newer style jacket. And the tag was a little like an older Free People tag, but still it sold for $25. So I'm cool with that. Okay, next is an Under Armour shirt. I talked about this in my last sold video, but Under Armour long sleeve do really well for me, especially if it's compression, cold gear, heat gear, or they're like all seasons gear, but their long sleeve tops sell pretty quickly for me. It sold for $24, which if you're buying stuff at thrift store price, that's a decent profit for a shirt. Okay, next is a J. Crew dress. Oh, this is a really pretty dress. If it would have fit me, I would have kept it, but it was too tiny. It was just like an elbow length sleeve, geometric print dress, and it sold for $30. I had it listed at $45 and I accepted an offer of $30. I think a lot of people say they skip J. Crew, but I think J. Crew is a great brand to sell. They produce quality items. I think it's just important to pick up newer J. Crew stuff. So on J. Crew makes it like so easy to resell J. Crew because the style number is on the tag. You can almost always find the stock photos. And it usually even says like spring 17 or spring, whatever year it was made. So I would check that when you're purchasing J. Crew. You don't want to buy something that says like spring 2009. No one's going to buy that. But if it's a newer style item, it'll definitely sell. Okay. Next, this was weird. You'll see on Poshmark, but I literally sold 2 LuLaRoe items within like 10 minutes of each other on the same day. This was a new with tag Lindsay cardigans, which is like open front, really soft cardigan, and it sold for $32, which was a full price sale because I have everything at 20% off already. I don't typically pick up LuLaRoe anymore, but a lot of their cardigans do really well. I think that's about the only thing I'd pick up from them. I will not pick up their leggings anymore. I'm basically going to give those things away at this point. It's like, please, someone buy this for 99 cents. So I don't pick those up anymore, but their cardigans seem to do really well. Okay, next is an Anthropologie tank top. Sold for $14. This was just like a plain floral print, like high neck tank top. I probably should have just kept this for myself because it didn't sell for that much, but I took $14. I had this for quite a while and it wasn't getting a lot of attention. But again, I think it was an older style Anthropologie. Next is an Athleta tank top. Athleta is such a great brand to resell. It always sells so quick. It's like amazing every time it sells. This sold for $26 and it had like a built-in bra and everything. Yeah, I think this sold within a week or two, so that was awesome. Next is my favorite brand, not Gymshark, Ann Taylor Loft. This was a super pretty dress. It was just like a midi dress with bell sleeves and this really pretty, I don't even know how to describe it. Well, I think it's a floral print. Yeah, floral print. And this was an offer of $21.50 and I accepted that. And this sold within a couple of days. So that's awesome. Next is a J. Crew swimsuit again, $24. This was another one piece in like this green and white stripe, new with tag, and then like the strappy back detailing to it. This one's a little weird, guys. It's not clothes. You can sell anything on eBay. This is Starbucks coffee. This is the holiday blend from 2018. I was able to pick some of this up in, I think I got it in like December for pretty cheap. And I've been holding it and waiting to sell it until, you know, people can't find this anymore. Since this is the 2018 blend, they don't make it anymore. And I sold two 32 counts. They're like the K-cups for the Keurigs and stuff for $63. Very happy with that. People want their coffee. So just a little tip. I'm going to do this again next year. If you can find this for cheap, it's good to pick up and hold on to until people can't buy it anymore. I know it's not clothes, but I'll sell anything. So I sell coffee too. I actually am sold out of this now. I sold about 5 or 6, I think 6 of these. So that's pretty cool. Okay, next is a St. James for J. Crew, just like a short sleeve shirt, just blue and white stripes. This sold incredibly fast. I got an offer for $27. I just accepted it. It sold within a day, I think. So I was happy with that. And that is it for eBay. Okay, so on to Poshmark. The first thing that sold is a Zara Studio Tee stitch tee. Just like a black short sleeve top. I used to pick up Zara often, but I don't think I'll be picking up Zara anymore. Not because I don't like it. I really like Zara. I like to wear it, but the resale value just isn't as high as it used to be. I'll pick it up if it's like really trendy, new with tag, bloggers' favorites, or sold out stuff, but just regular Zara shirts are not worth that much. So that's why this only sold for $18. So. Okay, next is a Free People blouse. This is a really pretty off the shoulder blouse with like a bow tie in the front, long sleeve. And this sold for $20. This took longer than I thought it was going to take to sell. But that's okay, I'll take $20. All right, next is another J. Crew swimsuit. Another one piece. This was a really pretty like pink and green pattern swimsuit, again with like a strappy back. And this sold for $20. Next is another J. Crew swimsuit. This was an orange one, one piece open back, again new with tag. And this also sold for $20. Tip with swimsuits, I think stock photos with swimsuits are so helpful because people really want to see how the item fits. I don't think I could buy a swimsuit without seeing a stock photo of how it's going to fit and how it's going to look on me. Like, where is it cut? You know, like cleavage, you know, how cheeky is it? All of that I think is super important with swimsuits. So I think it's important to try to find the stock photos if you can. Okay, next is a Nordstrom top. The brand is Socialite. It's just like this 2-pattern striped top with like the T back. And this sold for $25. This was actually from a liquidation.com box, so that stuff is pretty cheap, so I'll take $25. It took a little while to sell because I don't think it's a super popular brand, but it's a cute tank top. Okay, this is the other LuLaRoe cardigan that I sold. So this was a duster cardigan, this really pretty like brown orange pattern. It was sold for $22. Like I said, I got 2 offers on LuLaRoe within like 10 minutes of each other. I was just like, what? But yeah, I'll take $22 on this. I did sit on that LuLaRoe stuff for quite a while, but it sold eventually, so I'll take it. Next is a brand that I've never sold before, but it's definitely a brand to be on the lookout for, a Bolo. It's a Wild Fox sweater, and it was like a tannish color with like American flag print and some floral detailing on the front. And this sold for $36. This took way longer than I thought it would to sell, which was surprising. But I finally accepted an offer for 36. Definitely took at least like 3 months. Okay, next is a Free People blouse. Just like a ruffly white blouse, and this sold for $20, and this was new with tag. Next, this is the first time selling this brand too, but this is a really trendy brand, I would say. This is a Nasty Gal bralette. It's super cute. Like if I had a place to wear this, I would have kept this. But it was like gold metallic, but it had tassels on the bottom. And that sold for $20. That sold pretty quickly too. Okay, next is a Brooks Brothers top. It's like a kind of like a tunic tank top. And this sold for $32. So that was a really great sale. I think this was new with the tag and retailed for $65. Brooks Brothers is such a great brand to pick up. The pants, the tops, anything. It's pretty expensive retail, and it's really high quality stuff that a lot of people that have, you know, like corporate jobs where they have to dress up, it's a good brand for quality clothing if you have to dress up. So if you can find it, definitely pick it up. I mean, this was just a top that sold for $32, so it's a great brand. There is a sub-brand called Brooks Brothers 346, which is kind of like their outlet brand. But if you get that for cheap, like the button downs and stuff, it'll still sell pretty well. So as long as it's cheap, I would still pick it up. It's still really high quality. It's just like it's like Ann Taylor and then Loft. They both sell, just the price point's a little different. Okay, next is a Topshop bralette. This sold for $18. I had this for a little bit. I had 33 likes, and I finally accepted an offer of $20 or $18. This is another example of the buyer asking a question. They asked a question kind of on the sizing, like they gave their bra size and said, do you think it would fit? And I was like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. And then they sent me an offer. I was going to send them an offer, but they sent an offer. So I said, okay, I'll take it. I think it's just so important when you get a question, if you can respond to it right away, try to. They're on the app. They're currently browsing. If you can respond right away, I think that's great. I know it's hard, like when you're at work or you're doing something with your kids or you're sleeping. But as soon as I do notice that notification, I try to respond because I have their attention and answer the question. Try to be as helpful as I can to try to get that sale. Okay, next is a Victoria's Secret vintage slip. This was super pretty, like light blue floral print, strappy back. And it was vintage Victoria's Secret, like the old tag, and it sold for $25. That was an offer that I happily accepted. Okay, next is Hunter boot socks. I've sold these before, and you guys probably seen them in my other what sold videos. There's the socks that go in the Hunter boots. These had like a glitter on the top. And these sold for $36. I found a bunch of these at Ross. Yeah, I found them at a couple of Rosses in town in like November or something for pretty cheap. Okay, and next is an Anthropologie top. It's Maeve. I think Maeve is probably one of my favorite Anthropologie brands to sell because it seems to be really trendy and popular still, and I just like all the items. I think they're cute. And this sold for $25. It was just a crop top, scalloped crop top with like buttons on the back. Again, wanted to keep it, but I sold it. It sold too fast for me to keep it. If it would have been like another couple weeks, I'd have been like, I'm keeping this. All right, next, my favorite brand, a pair of Gymshark leggings. These are just the plain black cropped leggings, kind of like black and gray, mostly. I just said they're black. And these sold for $40. I really swear I'm running out of Gymshark. I swear. Next is a Topshop blouse. This was just like a short sleeve top with like some mesh detailing to it. and this sold for $20. Topshop, I mean, I sell a lot of Topshop, I think. It doesn't sell for a lot, but $20, $25, $30, depending on the item. And they do make a lot of cute, trendy stuff. So I think if you can get it for cheap, it's not a bad brand to pick up. And that is actually it for what sold from the 18th to the 24th of March. As always, if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.